So there's a lot to do today. I am extremely tired, and it's already like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what I've been doing is messing with my setup, knocking it down to one PC. Now doing that, I realized, why not just give one of my old PCs that I'm no longer using for streaming to my wife. So in doing that, I realized that her setup is really bad. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much spruce up her setup a little bit. There's some things that I still need to get in the future for her, but in the midst of doing all this stuff, cleaning up or spring cleaning for myself, I said, why not spring clean my wife's setup out here in the living room. It used to be my own old streaming desk or wherever, or in the office, but I got another Husky workbench that I've done a video on or wherever, like the one that's out here, but the one in the room is a 72-inch desk. And what I'm going to do essentially is go ahead and get her a 72-inch one that has, I guess you could say, the drawers on it, like how I have, but I don't have the drawers on my 72-inch for my office. As you can see, no drawers. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and spruce up her setup, which is currently looking like this. It's a little bit worse than it normally is, just because I've been already doing some stuff, and I was like, hey, why not do this into like a vlog style type of video? So essentially what I'm gonna do, like I said, is take the desk from out there that I put out there, that used to be the desk that I used out there until I got the Husky workbench, and now I'm gonna just repurpose it as her desk in here until I can get her the 72-inch version like I have. So with that being said, I guess here's a time lapse, or at least some jump cuts of me doing some work. Alright, so the desk is cleared off, and now all I got to do is go ahead and move the desk out and put the new desk in. The battery's on 55%, so hopefully it doesn't cut out. It's been about like 31 minutes, so I don't know how much y'all have seen this, but yeah, it took a little while because it wasn't cable managed correctly, and I'm not going to cable manage the next desk just because, like I said, I'm going to have to get her a new desk anyways, so there's no reason for me to go ahead and cable manage it. But yeah, let's go ahead and move this desk out of here. So I brought the table in, as you can see right here, but apparently the battery died on the camera, so I had to swap out the battery. Ugh, okay, so that was a lot of stuff that I had to do. I pretty much essentially got my wife's setup all done. I just some tidying up and trying to figure out where I'm gonna put the stuff that was on that L part of her setup, but it's pretty much done. It looks good. So I already know when I get the bigger desk or wherever, stuff is going to be spaced out a little bit more. Cable management is going to be a little bit better when it comes to that, because like I said, I'm not cable managing it right now. So it's going to look like a rat nest, but at the same time it will free up some more space in this room, and on top of that, allow us to be able to do our own content on either side. Like I said, she has a PC pretty much now to where it's going to be more capable for her to do like Photoshop. If she wants to get into After Effects, she can, stuff like that. And I'm knocked down to one PC. So I was going to think about doing some kind of like montage of like how it looks now. But again, there's no point because the cables look like a rat nest. And on top of that, like I said, I still have to do a little bit more touching ups on her stuff, and I still got to figure out how I'm gonna run everything on one PC. Hopefully, she, ends up liking it. I think it would be more conducive for her to have the drawers, like I said. So I will be getting her the desk with the drawers. But okay, so it's been about like 2 or 3 days, and I went ahead and rearranged my office again. Obviously, now we have this backdrop, and this is the what it looks like. I had my table against this wall, like I mentioned previously. I'll show what it kind of looked like, but for one, I didn't like the camera angle because if my wife walks in or wherever and she's not dressed well, or she just wants something out the mini fridge, or something like that, instead of heading all the way to the kitchen, or she just needs to talk to me, I don't want her on camera or whatever, because sometimes she doesn't want to be on camera. And that's mostly because when I'm streaming. And what I wanted to do was have the wall that I was get my table against or whatever to have the backdrop like it has now. And I did that and it looked nice and everything. So that's why I kept the same kind of backdrop that you're seeing now. But at the same time, like I said, the camera angle just wasn't conducive. So I left the table in its original position and just changed the direction of how the backdrop looked and stuff. As far as going back to the window and everything, that's going to be changing in the future when I get my wife's desk, and we're going to get some bookshelves and stuff like that, like the ones I got already, and put back there. And that would be her knickknacks and stuff like that, for her own setup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. It's more of just a spring cleaning. I know it wasn't like really professional or on the level of my other videos. It was kind of more just to relax, unprofessional, pulling back the curtain, letting y'all see what goes on in the office. Having bipolar can make you flip-flop decisions. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. I might do a whole room office update tour wherever, whenever I get my wife set up. If you're interested in any of the products or anything that I used or something that you seen on camera or something like that, 9 times out of 10, it's in my kit link that's down in the description. So check it out there, and make sure that you always look for deals or specials that are being run, because I use a lot of budget items that you can afford. Most of the time they're in different kits down there in that link. And on top of that, I made sure to include items, even if they're a little bit pricey. The items that I included always seem to go on sale or lightning deals or something like that. So keep that in mind as well. With that being said, y'all take care. Have a squidtastic day. God bless you and yours. And deuces. Hopefully the audio sounded good. I'm using a new shotgun mic from Sony. A review coming on that pretty soon too, hopefully. But yeah, y'all have a squidtastic day. God bless you and yours. Deuces, everybody. Much love.